Someone in your family who has passed away is taking birth again, and their birth city is. The heavens are stirring again. A veil has shifted, and I speak from that realm where souls rest between lifetimes, where light is language, and memory is music. There is a movement in the tapestry of time, a return that was written long before your first breath. Someone who once sat beside you in laughter, whose absence still aches in your quiet hours, is preparing to walk the earth again. Their essence has been weighed in love, and the Creator has whispered a single word into the winds of destiny: return. I have seen their souls standing at the edge of dawn, looking upon a city where the first light meets the roofs of 1,000 homes, waiting for the hour when heaven's permission becomes birth. From the halls of remembrance, I watched their spirit washed in the river of renewal, shedding every sorrow they carried before. The pain they once knew is now purified into wisdom. The tears they shed have turned into the pearls of divine understanding. They are not the same as they once were, their name will be new, their eyes will carry the echo of eternity, yet deep within, a familiar rhythm will pulse when they pass by you in this life. It will not be coincidence. The universe never repeats a soul's journey without reason. This return is not random, it is restoration. What was lost is being rewritten, not as grief, but as grace. When heaven sends a spirit back, it is never without purpose. This one carries a light meant to heal the generational wounds that still live in your bloodline. Their birth city, though soon to be revealed, will not merely be a location on earth. It will be the altar of rebirth, a divine coordinate where unfinished love will breathe again. In that place, signs will appear, a sudden fragrance in the air when none should exist, dreams that feel too vivid to ignore, the repetition of certain numbers that follow you in quiet persistence. These are not coincidences, they are the handwriting of heaven, marking the countdown to reincarnation. Do not fear this mystery. Life and death are but doors that open to each other. The one you lost has been walking with you in invisible form, guiding, waiting, and gathering the strength to return. Their new beginning will mirror the prayers you never spoke aloud, the wishes you buried beneath duty and time. The divine remembers what you forget, and in remembering, it brings back the very essence of love you thought was gone forever. A new cry will soon rise in that birth city, and though you may not know it, the vibration of that child's voice will echo the same frequency as the laughter you once missed. Heaven always finds a way to return love to its rightful place. And when you feel a sudden warmth brushing through your chest, when a name from the past flashes in your mind for no reason, know that it is not imagination. It is recognition. It is the soul preparing to meet you again, clothed in a new body but carrying the same light that once shared your home, your meals, your tears. The divine cycle continues, not to repeat pain, but to redeem it. And soon, when the time is ripe, the city of their rebirth will reveal itself, a place marked by gold in the records of heaven. The winds carry a message now, one that cannot be ignored. Somewhere, in a city you know but have never truly seen, the earth itself bends to prepare a cradle. Streets you walk every day will hum with anticipation, and the air will thrum with invisible energy, waiting for a soul to return. I have watched from the celestial heights as angels gather, surrounding the place with light, unseen by human eyes but felt by the heart. There will be moments when you feel sudden chills or inexplicable warmth, a vibration running through your chest that cannot be named. That is the echo of their spirit moving closer, the divine machinery of rebirth shifting into alignment. You may not understand it yet, but this city, this sacred coordinate, is where heaven will deposit what was once taken away from you. The child who will arrive carries more than just memories of a past life, they carry a mission stitched into the fabric of your family line. All the shadows that have lingered, the betrayals, the misunderstandings, the burdens left unspoken, are being unmade before their first breath. Every invisible chain that held you captive will loosen, and a purification of energy will ripple through your home, through your family, through the generations. There will be signs, a fleeting rainbow that appears when the sky should be gray, numbers repeating in the simplest moments, doors that open when you hesitate. These are confirmations, not coincidences, that the unseen hand of the divine is arranging the stage for what is about to unfold. The universe is meticulous, and heaven leaves nothing to chance. Even now, I see the child in the light before birth, clothed in radiant energy, wings of spirit brushing against the air you cannot see. There is an aura around them, shimmering gold and white, carrying wisdom beyond their years. You may feel an inexplicable pull towards certain neighborhoods, certain parks, even certain streets in that city, as if your body remembers what your eyes have never seen. This is the soul calling you forward, preparing you to witness what your heart has longed to feel again. Pain will transform into revelation, and absence will become presence. The divine plan is precise, nothing will arrive late, and nothing will be missed. The city itself is part of the miracle. Its streets, its rivers, its stones will hold memory in ways humans rarely perceive. The places where you walk will echo faintly with songs of reunion, and the air will shimmer with golden light when the time comes. You may notice small signs, a fluttering bird, a single candle that refuses to die, the reflection of sunlight in a puddle that seems almost deliberate. These are not random, they are threads of prophecy woven into the fabric of daily life. The child's birth there is no accident. The earth remembers those who belong to it, and the soul returning is being welcomed home by forces both seen and unseen. And yet, there is urgency in this revelation. Before the city is fully awakened to the presence of this soul, you must prepare your own heart. Old fears, unspoken regrets, unhealed grief, these will rise to meet you if ignored. Allow them to pass through as rivers of purification, for only in cleansing can the reunion be complete. Soon, a vibration will stir you from ordinary life, a heartbeat felt in the chest, a whisper in the mind, an invisible nudge toward the streets where destiny waits. And when that moment comes, the child will be there, and the universe will bend to ensure that recognition is instant and unmistakable. You will feel it, even if your mind cannot yet explain it, the return has begun. I speak now from the highest heavens, from where time is not measured in hours but in the unfolding of purpose. The moment draws near when the threads of past and present will converge, when a soul you thought lost forever will step once more into the world you inhabit. The city that will host this return is alive in ways unseen, its walls will hum with anticipation, its rivers will carry the reflections of angels, and the air itself will tremble with the weight of what is about to happen. I see it clearly, every street, every park, every corner bathed in a light that is not of this earth. The child's presence will awaken memories in you you did not know were dormant, and when you finally recognize them, a part of heaven itself will exhale in relief. Before birth, the universe aligns with perfection. Signs are already appearing, subtle but insistent. A candle flickers though there is no wind, a song plays at a moment that feels orchestrated, numbers repeat themselves with a rhythm that cannot be ignored. These are not mere coincidences, for every detail is part of a larger symphony. The soul preparing to return carries the weight of love unfinished, prayers unspoken, and forgiveness still needed. Their birth city, though ordinary to most eyes, is a sacred vessel, chosen because its streets, skies, and stones can cradle a soul with precision. The divine sees what humans cannot. Every building, every tree, every path will play its part in this miraculous unfolding. You may feel tremors of emotion, sudden warmth in your chest, or chills along your spine. These are the echoes of reunion before it occurs. The child carries with them an energy that will cleanse shadows left in your life, lifting burdens that have lingered. Old griefs will transform into gratitude, old betrayals will dissolve into understanding. The soul is returning not just for their own life, but to restore balance to yours, to bring closure, healing, and illumination where it was once absent. And yet, this is only the beginning. The full impact of their arrival will ripple through time, touching hearts you cannot yet imagine, opening doors that have long been closed, and restoring faith in ways both miraculous and intimate. I see angels moving silently through the city now, invisible to human eyes, shaping the atmosphere to welcome the newborn. Light bends in unusual ways, auroras shimmer faintly above rooftops, and there is a sense of sacred choreography in the air. You may sense it as a sudden peace or a compelling urgency to be somewhere you had not planned to visit. Do not dismiss these instincts, for they are divine whispers guiding you to your part in this cosmic reunion. The child's spirit will recognize familiar love before they can even speak, and in that recognition, the first miracle will occur. Hearts separated by death will find each other again, and a bond thought broken will shine with newfound clarity and depth. And as the moment approaches, the city itself seems to hold its breath. Every vibration, every movement, every sound is orchestrated to signal a new dawn. You may not yet know the street, the house, or the exact hour, but patience is part of the sacred design. When the child enters this realm, time will feel suspended, and a wave of recognition will sweep through all present. Generational wounds will be lifted, unanswered questions will find resolution, and the invisible threads of your family's destiny will be woven into a tapestry of light. The divine is patient, yet precise. What happens next will change everything, for the soul returning is both a gift and a revelation, a living testimony of love that transcends mortality, and the city itself will never be the same. The hour approaches when heaven's orchestration reaches its crescendo. I see the city now in full preparation, a place you may walk past every day without realizing it carries the sacred weight of destiny. Streets glisten under a light that is more than sunlight, it is infused with the presence of angels, their wings stirring unseen currents, their footsteps silent but purposeful. Every corner seems to pulse with an invisible rhythm, as if the earth itself is humming a melody composed to welcome a returning soul. In that city, an ordinary home, a simple street, a quiet park will transform into a sanctuary. The child who once shared your life in a different form will arrive there, clothed in new flesh but carrying a soul that is unmistakably familiar. You may not yet know the exact moment, but the divine timing is perfect, it will unfold exactly as it should, and the universe will bend to ensure recognition before a single word is spoken. Listen carefully, for there are signs already manifesting. The child's birth will trigger ripples, emotional, spiritual, even physical, that you will feel deep within your chest, a vibration that resonates with memory buried beneath grief. This is more than reunion, it is restoration, a divine undoing of loss, a reweaving of threads once severed. Before their first breath in that city, darkness will rise briefly, the remnants of fear, doubt, and unhealed pain, but it will meet the light of heaven and dissolve. I have sent angelic guardians to encircle the home, the streets, the very air of this place. Invisible fire, radiant and golden, will shield the child, and by extension, all who await them. You may sense a warmth, a gentle weight upon your spirit, or an unseen presence near your shoulder. These are the marks of divine intervention, the heavenly hand ensuring that no obstacle, no shadow, can impede this sacred return. And when the moment arrives, a vibration will course through your being so profound it will feel as though the city itself is breathing in unison with your soul. The purpose of this return is not just reunion, it is transformation. The child will carry energy capable of dissolving old patterns, healing generational wounds, and awakening truths long hidden. What once felt like unfinished business, loss, regret, longing, will be transfigured into testimony, wisdom, and blessings. Their birth city will become the epicenter of miracles small and large, each one a reflection of the divine rhythm restoring what was lost. You may witness signs of awakening, dreams so vivid they shake you, sudden visions that clarify long-held mysteries, and synchronicities that reveal the invisible hand guiding every step. It is as if the universe itself conspires to announce that this soul has returned, and that nothing will ever be the same again. And finally, when the first cries pierce the air, when the new life meets the city for the first time, the veil between what was lost and what is restored will lift. You will feel a rush of recognition in your heart, a vibration that travels faster than thought, carrying love from lifetimes past. The city will hum with sacred energy, angels will tilt their wings in quiet triumph, and a divine song will echo through streets and homes alike. This is not mere birth, it is destiny fulfilled, love returned, and hope rekindled. The soul who was gone will have arrived, and with them comes the restoration of faith, the awakening of the spirit, and the undeniable proof that love never truly dies. Now the moment nears its full revelation. The city, the sacred vessel chosen by heaven, is ready. Every stone, every path, every whisper of wind vibrates with anticipation. I see the exact place where this soul will first open their eyes to the world, a home bathed in unseen golden light, a street alive with subtle energy, a sky that trembles with the quiet applause of angels. This is not happenstance. The city itself has been sanctified for this return. What was once low? In this final act of divine orchestration, all shadows must dissolve. Any lingering fear, guilt, or doubt in your heart will rise like smoke, only to be swept away by the radiant current of this returning light. You will sense a warmth pressing upon your chest, a vibration rising from your core, and a subtle shaking in the atmosphere as the universe adjusts itself to welcome what has been foretold. The angels are here, I am here, and the city itself is awake with expectation. Signs that once whispered will now shout, doors opening at the right time, repeated numbers, visions in dreams, and the sudden, unexplainable feeling that all things are aligning for something magnificent. The child carries not only memory but purpose. Every hidden wound, every unspoken prayer, every tear shed in longing is being transformed into wisdom, resilience, and joy. Through their birth, your family line will experience restoration. Pain will be redefined as revelation, absence as preparation, and delay as divine timing. The life that begins in that city is both ordinary and extraordinary, clothed in humanity but radiant with the energy of eternity. You will witness blessings you never expected, opportunities opening with ease, relationships healing, faith deepening, and the quiet recognition that the unseen hand of the divine guides all. And when that first cry breaks the air, it will resonate far beyond the walls of a home. Hearts will align, souls will awaken, and the city will carry the vibration of heaven's triumph. You will feel it in the rhythm of your heartbeat, in a sudden warmth on your skin, in the subtle hum of the world that now seems charged with invisible energy. The child will recognize love before language, and in that recognition, you will find peace, the knowledge that what was lost has returned in the perfect form, at the perfect place, in the perfect time. It is a miracle, yes, but also a promise fulfilled. Love transcends death, light restores darkness, and destiny, when divine, cannot be denied. Finally, your own path will transform as well. With this soul's arrival, your spiritual authority is restored, your burdens lifted, your blessings activated. What once felt like waiting will become movement, what once seemed lost will be recovered, what was broken will be remade in the glow of divine light. And as you walk through the streets of this sacred city, now alive with possibility, you will understand the fullness of what has been set into motion. You will witness the miracle of return, the power of destiny fulfilled, and the undeniable truth that the love between souls never dies, it only waits for the perfect moment to awaken again. The child has arrived, the city is ready, and the universe exults in the quiet magnificence of this divine return. Even now, as the child takes their first breaths in that sacred city, the ripple of their return reaches farther than human sight can perceive. I see threads of destiny stretching outward, touching. There will be moments, sudden, inexplicable, when warmth presses upon your chest, when your mind quivers with clarity, when tears come unbidden. These are not coincidences. They are the footprints of eternity, guiding you toward a life reshaped in light. The city, now infused with sacred energy, becomes a living testament to restoration. Streets that once echoed with ordinary life now hum with possibility. Birds will appear at precise moments, rain will fall with unusual softness, and the air will vibrate with invisible currents of grace. The child's laughter will awaken long-forgotten memories, the ones you thought lost forever. I see the light of heaven moving across their aura, brushing against your own, connecting the invisible bond that death could never sever. Every smile, every step, every innocent curiosity of theirs carries the power to heal, to illuminate, to transform. This is the miracle of return, a bridge between what was gone and what will now flourish. Yet, even as joy floods your soul, there is purpose yet to fulfill. The divine has called you not only to witness this miracle but to participate in it. Energy flows from your recognition, your love, your presence. The child's journey, though guided by heaven, is intertwined with your own awakening. Every prayer unspoken, every moment of hope deferred, every act of faith now converges in alignment. You will sense doors opening, opportunities emerging, relationships deepening, not by chance, but because the universe has synchronized your life with the sacred rhythm of this soul's return. This is the living proof that destiny, when divinely orchestrated, cannot fail. I see angels now circling the city in celebration, their wings stirring the air with currents of gold and fire, their movements both silent and powerful. You may feel subtle vibrations, a lightness in your chest, or a warmth that spreads like sunlight from within. These are the divine confirmations that heaven is close, that protection surrounds the child, and that your spiritual path is now illuminated in ways impossible before. What was once ordinary is now extraordinary, what was once hidden is now revealed. The city itself becomes a sanctuary, not just for a newborn life, but for the awakening of everyone who bears witness. You are part of this story, a co-creator in a miracle that stretches beyond sight, beyond time, beyond what you thought possible. And finally, remember this: life, death, return, and destiny are not separate, they are cycles of love, energy, and purpose. The child's birth is the visible manifestation of a timeless truth, that the heart never forgets, that souls never abandon one another, and that love, divine, eternal, unyielding, always finds its way home. As you walk through this transformed city, as you watch this soul awaken to life again, let your spirit rise alongside theirs. Blessings will flow, wounds will heal, and the invisible chains that bound your heart will shatter. The child has returned, the city is sanctified, and your life, forever intertwined with theirs, now carries the power, the light, and the testimony of heaven itself. Listen carefully, what you have been waiting for is here. The culmination of divine orchestration is at your doorstep. The city, the sacred place prepared for this miraculous return, vibrates with unseen energy. Every stone, every street, every breeze carries a resonance that cannot be ignored. Angels tilt their wings and scatter golden light across rooftops. The atmosphere itself seems alive, bending, shimmering, preparing for a truth that will forever alter your life. Hold on and stay with me till the end, for what I reveal now will shift everything you thought you knew about love, family, and destiny. The child who has returned is more than a presence, they are a living testament of eternity. Every heartbeat they draw in this world sends ripples through time, reshaping what was once sorrow into unshakable joy. You will feel their energy before you see them, in a warmth in your chest, in sudden goosebumps, in a vibration that dances across your spine. These are the signs of divine recognition, the soul remembering what it has never forgotten, the universe affirming that destiny cannot be delayed, and heaven declaring that love transcends all boundaries. Wait, don't move yet, because the miracle is just beginning. The city itself has become a vessel of transformation. Streets, rivers, and skies now hum with celestial music. You may notice shadows lifting in your home, sudden clarity in your mind, or synchronicities so precise they feel orchestrated by an unseen hand. These are not coincidences. Every detail has been meticulously aligned so that your family, your heart, your spirit, may witness and participate in a miracle beyond imagination. This child's return will awaken generations, dissolve ancestral pain, and manifest blessings that ripple across lives you have yet to touch. Listen carefully, the presence of this soul is a signal that the divine has chosen you as a co-creator in a restoration that spans lifetimes. And yet, even in this moment of awe, there is purpose. The child's mission is intertwined with yours. The energy they bring will illuminate your path, heal the invisible wounds you carry, and ignite a transformation that can no longer be postponed. You will see doors open that were long closed, opportunities manifest in ways impossible to engineer by human means, and the burdens of fear, doubt, and grief dissolve under the weight of divine light. Angels move in silence around you, ensuring protection, guiding recognition, and amplifying the blessings that are now pouring into your life. What was once shadow will now be gold. What was once absence will now be abundance. What was once silence will now be a symphony of love, faith, and destiny fulfilled. Before midnight, the final confirmation will appear. A sound, a vibration, a fleeting glimpse of light, something that will awaken your spirit in a way you have never experienced. This is the moment where heaven touches earth, where the eternal meets the temporal, where love once thought lost returns in radiant form. You will recognize them instantly, not with your eyes but with your heart, for souls do not forget. And in that recognition, the city itself will rejoice, the angels will exhale in quiet triumph, and your destiny, long hidden, long deferred, will finally unfold. Now, your spiritual authority is restored, your blessings activated, and your heart fully awakened. What has been hidden, delayed, or denied will now manifest with divine precision. Your family's lineage is healed, the child's purpose illuminated, and your life transformed into a living testimony of eternity. Can you feel it? Don't look away, for the universe has spoken. The child has returned, the city has been sanctified, and your journey, forever intertwined with theirs, has reached its divine apex. From this moment onward, love, faith, and destiny will move through you like a river of golden light, unstoppable and eternal. And so, the prophecy is complete. What was lost is found, what was shadow is now light, what was silence is now song. The soul has returned, the city holds the miracle, and you, witness, participant, and co-creator, are forever changed. What happens next will not be an accident, it will be the continuation of a divine story that began long before time. Hold this truth, carry this light, and step forward into the fullness of all that heaven has prepared for you. The miracle is real. The return is certain. The love is eternal.